Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Bandai's 1/12 scale, and this is a model kit that you have to build the Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike. And very interesting kit. And likewise, I built the Stormtrooper before, and I really liked it. Comparing that with the Black Series and SH Figure Arts, for me, I really like the model kit. It has a really nice finish, and comes very much with all the stuff and the details. It's really nice. Likewise, with that, when I saw the Scout Trooper, I'm really liking all these clone troopers. Well, I'm not sure if they're all clone. Again, my Star Wars, it's not that great, but I do like the design, and I gave it a shot. And to my surprise, another great kit. I really enjoyed building this one. All right, so here's the box art. I'll just quickly go over it. And it's kind of like you're getting to, previously you just only get the Stormtrooper. This time you're getting the Speeder Bike, which is interesting. There we go. Side, get more details here. Now the Speeder Bike on this one is already pre-detailed. See some a little bit of weathering, shading. Yeah, we're not getting that. And I thought they will have an image here where it's unpainted, but again, this is pre-shaded already. And it does have a terrain base separately, which we'll go over. And this retails about 5,000 yen. Now this is a little bit more, as much as a master grade, but you gotta consider you're getting pretty much 2 high grades on this one. You get the you get the Scout Trooper plus the Speeder Bike. And actually the Speeder Bike, it's a sizable build. There's a lot of small details that you put together. Really nice and very enjoyable for me. Alright, that's about it for the box. Let's take a look at the kits. Alright, size comparison. We have the Stormtrooper in the middle. Last time I measured him, it's about 6 inch. And he's still 6 inch right here. The Scout Trooper, just a little bit shorter than 6 inch. I'm not sure, maybe I just have the leg configuration, but he is slightly shorter, maybe an 1/8 or a 1/4 of an inch. But they're close enough to be 6 inch figures. Yep. Now the roll grid X is right there on the right, just for size comparison. And here's the figure arts. Again, the figure arts is shorter compared to the mold kit or even the Black Series. Yep. That makes me wonder if they are going to make a Scout Trooper for figure arts. That'll be interesting, and maybe something I'll pick up. I do like to compare different lines. Yeah. Alright, and let's take a closer look at the Scout Trooper. Alright, we got the Scout Trooper here, but quickly, I just want to talk about the base. This one, for some weird reason, this one pops up quite easily. Although I did a quick remedy of adding a little bit of, or a sliver of electrical tape there. And that kind of gives it a little bit more, spacer there to hold it in place. And you have that problem with the Stormtrooper, but with the Scout Trooper's base, it's kind of weird since it should be the same mold. Maybe I just trim off the edges a little too much. Maybe I should have left a little bit of nub. Who knows? Alright, so we got Scout Trooper here. This is really nice. And also, I'm not sure if it'll show well, but on the visor, there's a black patch in the middle, and there's gray on the side. It's kind of trippy. There's like a black stripe in the middle. But it's a really nice visor. Yep. Neck articulation, he can look up. It's double jointed from the base of the head and as well as the top of the torso. So no problem there. And now we got the shoulder. Likewise the shoulder. This armor here kind of just hovers around. There's like a hinge there. Yep. Although when I was assembling it, I had a little issue. Let me just pop this off to kind of show you. So this kind of like a triangular, well, it's a polygon on top. I had a problem when I put this on the wrong way. make sure when you put this on that the curved part is on top. And this actually, well, you'll see in the instruction, if you put it the wrong way, you're gonna actually end up snapping it, which I have done on this one. I just glued it in place and it's holding. So if you do end up breaking it, I think you'll still be able to use super glue, which I have fixed mine. Alright, so that's that. And I'm moving down on, well, yeah, actually getting back to the shoulder. So you have that movement, and you also have that swivel on the front, which is great for different poses, as well as holding the gun or other things. And you have a swivel on the bicep, and a really nice elbow bend. It's double jointed, and it's nice that the corner of the elbow is has some creases on it. It's like part of the whole suit. It's not just plain. Although the armor doesn't go over it, so it's kind of weird on certain poses. And it's a little thinner than compared to the rest of the arm. It's not too bad though. Then you have the hand here, and the poly cap is inside. So a straight back connection, which you can do change with other hands, which we'll go over in a bit. And you got the torso here, quite nice. You got this kind of like satchel or the little bags here, but it does not hinder him. So you get articulation on the waist as well as the torso. So that's some nice movement there. Then you got this other side pockets here, which just the pegs here, and as well as the back here. Yep. And moving down, you get the waist, which you can lower this a little bit, and this really helps when he's riding the speeder bike. Yep. And also on the back here, there's a little panel here that you can pop off, and there's a peg connection. And just in case you want to put this on a Tamashii base, maybe if you have him jumping or something. And I just popped this off. Yeah, whatever pose you want to do, you have that option, which is great. Let's put this back on. There we go. Alright, moving down here, we have a swivel on the leg, really nice. And this knee, it's the same as the elbow, which is double jointed, but the armor here, it seems like it's right on the spot. Because sometimes when you have the knee armor, it's kind of offset. It's too low or too high. This one's just right. That's really cool. Alright, and I don't think there's a swivel down here, but you do have a swivel on the feet, as well as that pose, since it's angled this way. And you have the joint there to move the ankle. Really nice. There's no toe articulation though, but the sole, look at that detail, really nice. Yeah, I really like this mold kit, really cool. Then you got this little holster here for your little gun. I made a funny reference. It's like in Men in Black. Hey Slick, he got the, what do you call that? The noisy cricket. It's really small. But it's a handgun, and he's a scout. Meaning, I think he's just out there just to chase. I mean, I think his speeder bike has some weapons on it too. So just in case he has to fend for himself or he got off, he has a little weapon there, just, well, for worst case scenario, I guess. Alright, and I think that's pretty much covers for the articulation of the Scouter, or the Scout Trooper. And let's go over the different accessories. Alright, so this kit does come with some stickers and water slide decals right here, which is great. But for me, I'm just gonna keep him bare for now. Yeah. Every time I put some kind of decal, I feel I'm kind of afraid of touching it again. and I do like to play with this one. So for now, no stickers or decals for now. Right, aside from that, it does come with the other hands. So we get just the normal relaxed hands here. Otherwise, you do have the hand for the little pistol right here, and you just split it in half. There's actually a little gap in between the ring and middle finger, and because of this handle here, you get a little bit of that the trigger guard. So just put, there we go. And it's just too small. There we go. And it holds quite well. Yeah, quite nice. There we go. Yeah, a little pistol. Right, so that's that. Otherwise, let's see what I got here. Sometimes when you have all this stuff on your side and you're leaning, your arm kind of just, everything just stick on your arm when you're leaning at the table. Moving on, we have the hands to hold the handlebars for the speeder bike, and we'll just pop this off here. And it's a solid piece. I mean, the back side that's a separate piece, but the whole thing right now, it's solid. There's no holes on it. All right, so I'm just gonna have him in a certain pose right there, and there we go. And let me position this here. And you gotta have to play around with it just to get him in the right pose. Like here, you gotta extend the arm a little bit more. There we go. And just make a few adjustments, and there we go. It's actually quite nice. And the length of this, someone's gonna ask, how long is that speeder bike? It's actually quite big. And it's about 11 inch, almost a foot long. It's really nice. And the speeder bike alone is kind of like building a kit. There's a lot of parts to it. I think there's like 2 runners to build that. Almost about 2 runners. Kind of like the Scout Trooper. He has like 2 or 3 runners to build the Scout Trooper. So this is really nice. Right, so let me take out the Scout Trooper and continue the review just looking at the speeder bike. Alright, we got the speeder bike here, and this is mounted on this side here. It's actually, there's a clear piece that goes through kind of like the engine block right there. Let's pop this out. Now there is another piece here that covers that up, but for some weird reason I lost it. It's similar to this one. You may even probably use this one and put it there just to cover it up, but in terms of display wise, it's gonna be in there for the most part. Oh, this stand. Yep. So this is really nice, nicely detailed. Now again, this is gonna be different from the box since the box is weathered and it's already pre-painted. So it just comes in this bare plastic, which is not too bad. Yep. And again, this is quite long, has a lot of details, even this flexible part here. Yep. And even the pipes here, they're all individual pieces that you have to put on. Really cool. And even this foot pedal here, this railing here is another separate piece. There's a lot of cool details on this thing here. Really nice. Yeah, building this is actually quite fun. And then you have the engine block here, Or wait, no, that's it's an engine block. I mean the thrusters. And popping this out here, you can see like the engine there. And this actually part swapping. If you can remove this panel and replace it with, I'll try to have everything in the zippy bag here again. Yeah, I cannot find that piece. Huh. Odd. Alright, so you're gonna have this piece here, and you have kind of like a stand. So it's like this, and now we're gonna attach it right here. There we go. And the stand doesn't mount anywhere, just kind of like just for looks, I guess. Same thing on the other side. So I really like this little gimmick that you have a swappable piece. I mean, it'd be nice if it's there's actually a hinge there, but yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm probably gonna display it like this. That way you can see the inner details, and maybe later on I'll paint it. We'll see. But yeah, great details. It's a really cool speeder bike. And again, I'm not too familiar with this, but yeah, it's amazing. I like this. All right, and let's try putting on other figures on this one, just for fun. All right, I got Spidey here. I think from the Marvel Legends. Yeah, it actually kind of works out. Have a Spidey on a speeder bike. Yep. And for those who like to build kits, well, here we go. We have the Real Grid Exia, and it worked quite well for 1/44 scale. Yep. Really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this one. You can put pretty much a lot of figures and have them ride the speeder bike. And that wraps up the review for the Scott Trooper in speeder bike. And again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. They don't have this listed on their web store, but you can send an inquiry. Again, I will provide the link down below if you are interested. Check it out or ask them a question. And I think they probably have it around 50 bucks. And again, you're building essentially 2 kits on this one comparing to a high grade. Yep. And that's about it for the review. Hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.